you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby if you are new. Today we are doing a little twist out, and I don't know what got into me to do this twist out because typically I don't do anything but wash and goes because I'm a lazy natural, but we're gonna go ahead and try to do a little something. I was thinking while I was washing my deep conditioner out, I was like, you know what, maybe I should go with like smaller twists this time. So I gotta be ready. I'm using just different products that I had in my stash. So for my leave-in conditioner, I'm using the Design Essentials Almond and Avocado Leave-In Conditioner. I got this because I fell in love with the foam, and I feel like the leave-in conditioner is gonna be just as good. I don't know though. And then I'm also going to be using the Miche Beauty Quenched Hydrating and Twisting Butter. I've used this specific product for a twist out in the past, so I'm praying to the gods that this is actually going to work. And then I'm going in with my OG Eco Styler Gel, the green container, because this gives me the hold that I'm looking for, especially when it comes to my twist outs. So I'm not gonna ramble too much, I'm gonna dive right into it. I have my spray bottle, and I'm going to be adding a whole bunch of water. And then I'm taking that leave-in conditioner and I'm just gonna apply it all over my hair. I'm thinking a good amount of the product since I am just putting this once. And then I'm just gonna go in and separate my hair into sections. I feel like that's what's gonna work the best for us today. All right, so I actually ended up doing 2 in the front, 3 in the middle, and 2 in the back. Let me show you guys. I also didn't use a specific comb or anything to part my hair. I just used my hands because when I do my twist outs, I don't like to have exact lines. I like it to be kind of like all over the place so that when I am removing the twists, once they're dry, it kind of looks full and not so structured. So I'm gonna start with my section here. Since we already have our leave-in, I'm gonna go in with the Miche Beauty Twisting Butter. And since it is a fairly small section, I'm taking about that much. And I'm gonna put it in there. One of the things that I don't like to do when I'm doing my twist outs is overload my hair with product because the drying process will then take forever. So I like to just add a good amount of product for each section. Obviously, the density of your hair is going to determine how much product you're going to use, so pay attention to that. Then I'm gonna go in with my Tangle Teaser. Make sure I get all the knots and everything added there. And then I'm gonna go in with my Eco Styler Gel and apply it to that entire section as well. So now we're gonna go ahead and start parting our hair into the small sections. Like I said, I'm working with fairly small twists today because I don't know what got into me. But I'm gonna start twisting. And it's actually been a while since I gave you guys a little tutorial on how I go about twisting my hair to get the perfect twist out. So actually, let's do that today. Make sure that the 2 pieces that you have are almost as equal as possible with the amount of hair that you have in each, okay? So there are some individuals that like to twist their hair a little below where the root is so that when it dries, there's more volume in the root of the hair. I don't like to do that. I like to twist tight from the beginning. So I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna twist. See that? I'm gonna take the one in my right hand and put it over the one in my left hand. And then I'm just going to repeat that process. But what I like to do specifically is I like to twirl as I twist. So I twirl the hair and I twist down, twirl the hair and I twist down. And whenever I feel like my hair is getting a little tangled, I grab my detangling tool and I make sure that no knots or anything are in there. So I'm continuing with my twirling and twisting. And this makes a big difference when your hair is drying to make sure that you're getting the most definition in those twists, right? And then towards the bottom, if I feel like I need to comb through again, I do just that. And you want to make sure that you only use those 2 sections in this twist to twist down and you're not borrowing from the other side. Because if you do that, when you're removing the twists after they're dry, it's going to cause a lot of frizz. And this is a common mistake that we make when we're twisting our hair. And then at the end, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I just twirl. Again, we have our piece that we're going to be twisting. Grab your detangling tool, and you want to make sure you get all the knots out of there. So grab your equal sections. Then you're going to start twisting and twirling. So what I mean by you don't want to borrow from the other section, what you don't want to do is take a piece from this and bring it over here in the case that your hair starts, you know, being uneven at some points. Just twist as much as you possibly can all the way down, because when your hair is dry and ready to be taken out, it's gonna look the best if you just do it that way. All right, so I'm finally done all over. I did run into a little bit of issues. What I'm noticing is that these products did not mix well together. Rookie mistake. I should have tried them first. But I'm hoping that by the time it dries, these little like clumps that I'm getting are gonna go away and you won't be able to tell that they're there. Hopefully, let's see. If not, we're just gonna have to retry with some different products, but I'm really liking how the twists look, and I'm just gonna let them, I'm probably gonna keep them in for like maybe 2 days. Typically when I start late, I let my hair air dry for the entire following day, and then on the 3rd day I take it out. So let's see how it goes. I'll be back once my hair is dry. All right guys, so it's actually been a whole 2 days of me letting my hair dry. I actually had it completely dried yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and then yesterday I just didn't have time to take out my twists. So hopefully this is still gonna look good, because you know, after a few days it starts getting too frizzy, but that's okay. I'm gonna go in with my Curlsmith bonding oil, and this is just to kind of seal in any moisture. I didn't really do much to my hair. I added some water yesterday to kind of just re-moisturize, and the usual, like adding some oil to my scalp just to make sure that, you know, my hair is being treated good, my scalp is being treated good. So now I'm gonna take my scrunchie, and if you've been watching my videos for some time, or if you've seen another twist out video, you know that this is how I like to do it. Tying it up, and then I'm gonna go like one by one and start unraveling. So far we are looking really good. That definition is A1. I'm gonna put my hair back into a ponytail because I like to work in small sections when it comes to separating each twist to bring that volume. And when you are separating the twists, you only want to separate where the hair naturally separates. And what that means is, typically I like to stretch that section, and then the hair will create like a little crease. You can probably see it here. Like there's natural separations happening in there. And so I just separate like that. And then I pull. So now we are done with the separation of the twists. Now I think because I let my hair sit for those 2 days, the frizz was kind of like inevitable, because in my ends specifically, I have more frizz than I do at the root. So I'm just gonna take my pick and bring some more volume in here, especially like this side and over here. I'm just gonna bring it a little bit higher, and I'm gonna do my edges and then come back and show you guys my final results. All right guys, so the results are in. For an almost failed twist out, I feel like we did a good job. I feel like I did a pretty decent job. I do have some frizz in some areas, but overall, you know, the look is passable. It's like there's definition, right? I'm loving it. I did use like any products that I found around my stash, but ultimately I feel like we did a pretty good job. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video, and of course I will see you guys in my next one.